there are a lot of ways to get out on the water, and I think a lot of people don't realize just how easy and affordable boating can be. Whether you are ready to buy or not, there are ways that you can try boating before you look at buying, and a lot more ways that are becoming available, and those are boat rentals. You can rent a boat, spend the day on the water with your friends and family for around $300. You can join a boat club where you pay a monthly fee and you get access to a lot of different boat types, a lot of different boating experiences. And then there's something called peer-to-peer boat rentals, or boat sharing rather, where someone who owns a boat rents their boat out, and you can have a captain who comes along and drives that boat for you and teaches you how to operate it and handles all the stuff that maybe if you're a newbie, you don't yet know how to do. On the other hand, a lot of people, I think, have a misunderstanding that boating is maybe for what we would call the 1%, and that's just not true. The reality is that boating is very accessible, and most boaters on the water today have a household income of around $100,000. They're buying boats like the one behind me here today, which is a beautiful Bayliner. You can get into something like that for around $300 a month, and I say that because you can finance a boat like a home. A lot of people finance their boats for 20 plus years, and there are ways to get out on the water that are more accessible than a lot of people realize. If you're not yet a boat owner and you're just getting your feet wet, there are a lot of ways to get started. DiscoverBoating.com has a ton of resources that'll point you in the right direction. You can enter your zip code and find a boat rental option near you. You can also find some of those boat clubs that I talked about, boat sharing opportunities, and you can start researching. If you are thinking about buying a boat, now is a great time to start researching. You can look for the boat that's right for you. Where you boat depends on, is it a saltwater, freshwater? Are you going to go out on a big lake or the ocean or a small river? So a lot of different information that you're able to enter in, and it helps you figure out what kind of boat's right for you, and then even what kind of boat price point and budget is right for you. So really a myriad of options for all different budgets, all different lifestyles. Boating has been an American pastime. It is an American pastime, and so people have been enjoying boating for generations. And what happened during the pandemic is, because boating provides such a unique way to create experiences, spend quality time with your family and friends, and be outdoors, so many people turn to boating as their pandemic solution. And as a result, that momentum has continued today. We've seen a lot more people come into boating and a lot more options as a result for those people who are looking maybe for different ways to try boating if they're not yet ready to buy. Boating is one of the, I would say, secret weapons to health and wellness. And what I mean by that is the moment that you step out on the boat, there's actually a scientific term for it. It's called blue mind. All the stress melts away, and you're able to really forget about what you might have going on land. And that state, coupled with the ability to spend quality time with your friends and family, create new memories, learn new skills, whether it's fishing or water sports. There's so many health benefits and wellness benefits physically and mentally that come from being on the water. Discover Boating is your friend with a boat. Visit discoverboating.com and you will find all of the resources, information, tips, insider information about boating that you could ever need. And I think it's probably the best jumping off point, whether you are a new boater just figuring things out, or even if you're an existing boater and you're looking for safety information or how to winterize your boat. That it's a destination for all things boating.